Assalamualaikum students, welcome to another video of class 2 science. Today we will be covering chapter 6, bones and muscles. In part 1 or video 1 we will read the chapter and try to understand it, and in the next video we will do the exercise. Chapter 6, bones and muscles. Let us first do the warm-up exercise. Look at the pictures of children doing different actions. Select and write the name of the action under each picture. So over here we can see that there are children who are performing certain actions, and here we are given a cloud of different actions, the names of different actions. We need to match them. We need to see the picture and then choose the correct word from this box and write it over here. So let's do this. The first action we see here, this boy is kicking this other boy. So the correct option is kicking. So we will write kicking under the first action. Next is throwing. So this boy is throwing a ball. So the action that he is performing is throwing from this box. This kid we can see is trying to jump over this hurdle. So the action that she is performing is jumping. This over here we can see that the kid is writing something. So the action that she is performing is writing. We will write writing over here. In fact, we all are writing right now. This over here we can see that he is lifting some weights. Here are the weights. So he's lifting weights. So the answer would be lifting from over here. So we will write lifting under the picture. Next is skipping. This girl is skipping the rope. So over here we can see here's the word skipping. So we will write this under the action. And the last one is batting. This kid is batting. He has a bat in his hand. So the correct option is batting. We will write batting under this action. Now on the same page, page number 43, let's start our reading. Our body is made of bones and muscles. Bones and muscles work together. They help the body to move, work, and play. So our human body is made out of bones and muscles. We have certain bones and muscles. They all work together, and because of that only we can work, play, move. When I'm moving my fingers, that too requires the work of both bones and muscles. इनमें से कोई एक चीज़ भी नहीं होगी या weak होगी, so we cannot perform different actions properly. So bones and muscles are very important. Let us move further and talk about bones. Bones are hard and tough. If you press your wrist, you will feel the hard bones. Some bones are big and some are small. There are 206 bones in our body. All the bones together form the skeleton. So what do we know about bones? Bones are very hard and tough. So if you press your wrist, अगर आप अपने हाथ को दबाएं, तो you at one point you will feel something hard, and that is your bone. Alright, so there are multiple bones in our hands too, and in our body, human body, there are 206 bones. Our whole body is made up of 206 bones. And all these bones together form the skeleton. So we've all seen the skeleton, जो head to toe होता है, that has 206 bones, and when those bones combine, they form the skeleton. The skeleton gives shape, strength, and support to our body. Without the skeleton, our body will be like jelly. It will have no shape. So the skeleton is the reason that our body has a shape. We have a shape, right? And we also have strength, and skeleton also gives us support. So all these things, giving our body shape, the strength, and the support, is done by the skeleton. If we do not have the skeleton, अगर हम अपने body में से bones remove करते हैं, तो all that would be left would be muscles and blood. So our body would be like jelly. There would be no shape, there would be no support, so we won't be able to move around much. So bones are very important. See, this is the skeleton over here, and it is made up of different bones. Um, we're on the next page, page number 44. The skeleton also protects the soft inner parts of our body like the brain, the heart, the lungs, and the stomach. So अभी हमने पढ़ा था that the skeleton gives us shape and support. What it also does is it protects the soft and inner parts of our body. So the parts that can be damaged very easily. So for example, our brain is very soft and is very important to us, but the skeleton protects us. If there is no skeleton, so ये जो skull होता है हमारा, इसके अंदर there is the brain. If there is no skull present, तो हमारा brain could easily be damaged, and that is not a good thing. And similarly, bones also protect our heart. These bones protect our heart, stomach, and lungs. Joints. We can move different parts of our body because our bones are joined together at many places. These places are called joints. So, bones are usually very hard and but still, we can move our body. If we, make our hand into a fist and then open it, we can do this easily. How is this possible? Because we have different joints. हमारी एक bone नहीं है, we have hundreds of bones, and those bones are joined together at certain places. और वो जो places हैं जहाँ से वो joint आ रहा है, that those are called joints. And because of these joints, we are able to move ourselves around. So for example, we have a neck joint, जिसकी वजह से we can move our head. Elbow joint है, wrist joint, hip joint है, knee joint, ankle joint. So these are all joints because of which we are able to move our body. There are many other joints as well. These are just the main important ones. Muscles. Bones cannot move on their own. Bones move with the help of muscles which are attached to them. If you press your palm, you will feel the soft flesh under your skin. These are muscles. There are more than 600 muscles in our body. So, we just talked about how bones help us in moving around, but bones on their own cannot move. A skeleton in itself cannot move around. We need muscles for that, and these muscles are attached to our bones. So in reality, in bones के ऊपर there are multiple muscles that are attached. So even if you touch your palm, the inner side of your hand, तो पहले you'll feel a soft something soft, which would be your flesh or your muscles, and then uske baad you will start feeling the bones. So muscles are attached to the bones, and there are more than 600 muscles in our body. So there are a lot of muscles in our body that help us move around. Now come to the next page, page number 45, exercise. When we use our muscles, they become strong. For strong muscles, we should eat proper food and do regular exercise. So our muscles become strong when we move them. And to keep them strong, because we need strong muscles to do different work, we need to eat proper food, which means that we need to have a healthy diet, and we also have to exercise regularly. You must do simple exercises and play games every day. After the exercise, you feel hungry, so you eat well. You also sweat when you exercise. Sweat removes the waste matter from your body. So what they're suggesting is that we should do simple exercises every day and also go out and play games. And by playing games, we do not mean video games. So you can cycle, you can play football, you can do some other exercises where you can see. And what does exercise do? It makes you feel hungry. So when you feel hungry, you eat good food and you eat well. Also, when you exercise, you also sweat a lot. And what does sweating do? Sweat removes the waste harmful material from your body. So it is very important that you sweat. When you play, you use your bones and muscles. So when you're playing or when you're working out, you're using both your bones and muscles. When you ride a bicycle, you use your leg muscles to move the pedals. So when you're bicycling, you're using the muscles of your legs to pedal. When you kick a football, then also you use your leg muscles. Kicking a football also requires the use of leg muscles. When you push or pull something, you use your hand muscles. So when you're pushing something or pulling something towards you, you're using your hand muscles usually. When you turn your head, you use your neck muscles. Now turning your head seems to be very easy, but even that requires the use of muscles. Posture. Come to page number 46. Posture. Posture is the position in which you keep your body when you sit, stand, or walk. You must always keep your back straight. Correct posture keeps your body in proper shape. Let us learn about some rules of correct posture. So posture is the position in which we keep our body when we are sitting, when we are standing, or when we are walking. So yeah, and it is very important that we have a correct posture because it keeps our body in shape and also keeps us straight. Yes. Here they have given rules for the correct posture while sitting, while standing, while walking. So let's start. While sitting, keep your feet flat on the floor. Do not stoop too much in front. Keep your back straight. Sit upright. So when we're sitting, we need to make sure that our feet touch the ground. We should also sit upright, sit straight instead of stooping too much. So ज़्यादा नहीं झुकना चाहिए, सीधे बैठना चाहिए. And we should also keep our back straight. While standing, stand erect with your back straight. Keep your chin in. Keep your chest out. Keep your feet a little apart. The body weight should be distributed evenly over both the feet. So when you're standing, we need to make sure that we're using both our feet. We're standing straight, right? And our chest should be out. So our shoulders should be pushed towards the back a little. And this, so you can see over here that this is how we should usually stand. While walking, keep your chest out, hold your head straight, swing your arms freely, and wear proper shoes. So while you're walking, all the other things you might know already, but one important thing is that we need to wear proper shoes. Alright, so when we're walking, we need to make sure that we're wearing the proper shoes and we're waving our arms, swinging our arms. Alright, so that our weight is distributed. Now that ends our chapter 6. Your homework for today is that you should read chapter 6 twice and make the title page for this chapter in your science copy. See you in the next video.